What's up, YouTube? This is Spade here, back again with another Pokemon Black and White Wi-Fi battle. And this one is going to be a rotation match again, and with the team of Shuckle and friends. Gonna post this one is probably going to be the last match with this team. Actually, I posted one match with this team also to TheFlamingSpade. So if you haven't still seen that, please go check it out. I will leave a link to the description. That was like last week. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. But here we have a match with someone by the name of melons.lov3, and then the E's are like number 3s, and then somebody's gonna make a joke about my pronunciation.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant, but I am going to correct him anyways, cause I'm smart.
Anyways, uncalled hate right there. He leads off with Machamp and friends, and I just rotate into my Dusclops, go with the Will-O-Wisp. He has Lumberry, and he predicts my rotation actually and goes with the Payback, but it doesn't really do anything to my Dusclops, because, Dusclops is a beast, and it's slower than Machamp anyways. So he does get the lead seat on my Shuckle as I go with the Power Trick, and then he gets the Toxic on my T-Tar as I go with the Sock. What the hell? I go with the Sub. Wow. So finally we will catch up to what happens actually in real time. But yeah, this is the fun part about rotation matches. There's so much stuff that you can try to predict, because 3 guys are out at the same time basically. So lots of stuff happening, and I rotate into my T-Tar now, and I'm just gonna go with the Dynamic Punch. I mean, he's gonna go with the Dynamic Punch, and I'm gonna go with the Focus Punch. Oh dear, so much stuff happening. Okay, now I'm just trying to catch up and rotate and narrate this in real time. But I do get some real nice damage on the Machamp, and then I go into my Shuckle, because it should be able to revenge kill the Machamp from this range if he, doesn't rotate out. But of course he goes into his Natsore. Ferrothorn tries to go with the lead seat again, but it doesn't work since I'm seated again. He was obviously predicting me to stay in or switch into my Dusclops here, which I do rotate out now. And now he's just gonna go with the Power Whip, in case I try to attack him, with my lower defense of like a base defense of 5 at the moment. It wouldn't. Shuckle would not be able to take it, but I do get the Will-O-Wisp off. Then he tries to predict my rotation into something, goes with the D-Punch, but I do just go with the Nightshade. I was also just hoping to get some damage in on the Ferrothorn if he decides to stay in. But Machamp dies due to Sandstorm. In comes the Excadrill. I just stay in case he feels like Swords Dancing, and that is something that I do not want. But it doesn't work out that way. He KOs my Dusclops, and here I'm just gonna scout if he has anything against my Gliscor. So I rotate into my Shuckle, go with the EQ, and he does have the Ice Beam on the Deoxys, which is kinda. I've seen few Deoxys run that, so it was a good thing that I got out of the dodge right there. Dodged the move, the Ice Beam, and now he's just gonna recover. I got one EQ, but with the lead seat, it wasn't really able to do much. So I go into my T-Tar, try to do as much as I can with Crunch, but still, even though I have a stab super effective move coming from T-Tar that has like over 400 attack, it still doesn't do enough, which is really unfortunate. And this time I'm gonna rotate into my Gliscor, predicting his rotation into his Excadrill, who could most likely just KO my T-Tar with EQ, but I say no to that, and he could also KO my Shuckle. So I rotate in my Gliscor. That works out perfectly. I get the EQ off, KO the Excadrill this early in the match, which is awesome. And in comes Urgamot, which is a really great Pokemon in rotation battles, because you don't really have to worry about Stealth Rocks, because the fun thing about rotation matches also is that Stealth Rock and Entry Hazard in general don't play too big of a role in rotation matches, because it's basically rotating, and you won't get hurt by Entry Hazard while rotating, so it's not that viable. And I do get the crit on Stone Edge on the whatchamacallit, the Ferrothorn, and now I just rotate into my Gliscor just to go with the EQ again. I was kind of hoping to finish off the Ferrothorn, but he goes with the Bug Buzz with his Urgamosu, and I do get off a nice chunk of damage on that thing, so that's nice. But now I don't want to stay in again with my oh god, these battles are going too fast. I probably sped up this too much, but whatever, I'm gonna go with this. Not gonna try to re-narrate. But I do rotate into my Shuckle, predicting the Ice Beam, go with the Stone Edge, and that did take out the whatchamacallit, the Deoxys defense, and this time my Stone Edge misses with my T-Tar. So there my luck just ran out, kinda unfortunate, but it happens. And now I rotate into my Gliscor in the hopes of, you know, finishing off either the Urgamosu or the Ferrothorn, but it just doesn't happen, and he gets off the lead seat on my Gliscor, and you know, he just barely survives with the Smidgen, but he gets lefties and the lead seat first, so he's gonna be able to survive for one more turn. And now I'm just gonna rotate into my T-Tar to what do? Do I go with the Crunch? Yes, because I knew that it would basically finish off Urugamol and or the Ferrothorn, and I did not want my Stone Edge to miss anymore. And wow, I just barely survived the Toxic. Wow, awesome. But this time I rotate into my Gliscor again. He rotates out into his Ferrothorn, and I do just get the KO with EQ. And that's one poke out of the way, and he has two more guys left. And this time I'm just gonna rotate into my Shuckle, but he does KO himself off with a Life Up. I wasn't sure if that would be enough, so I just went with the safe Stone Edge, you know. It would do a nice chunk to the Skarmory as well, although I am seeded. So here I just go into my T-Tar, go with the Crunch. I was kind of hoping to just get the defense drop before I die, but he does go with the Whirlwind, and you know, Skarmory in rotation battles isn't really, even though it's able to do some walling, you know, usually it plays the role of a spiker, and in rotation matches, you know, spikes are not that important, so Skarmory isn't really that good in rotation matches as you would think. But anyways, in comes my Meta put in my whatchamacallit, Reuniclus, and my Focus Blast misses the first time, so he's gonna get a lot of recoil with Brave Bird, and this time it hits, and that will be the game. Ugh, it's like running a marathon. Wow. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle. It was a bit fast-paced, and I really should not have sped it up too much, but you know, that's what you get this time. And next time when I'm gonna post a battle, it's gonna be something completely different. I have actually made a couple of rotation teams that are not Sandstorm, and you know, I have a few battles with those, and you know, if you are interested, you know, still challenge me to rotation matches, because I've really got into them and I would like to play some more. And but yeah, that will be all for today. You know, again, leave a like rating if you enjoyed this match, and next time, like I said, something completely different, rotation style. So I will see you guys then. Spade is out. Peace!